Welcome, hobbyist, to a very special episode, our first Marvel Crisis Protocol battle report, where today I am taking the Cabal against Paul and the Avengers. Yes, folks, as I stated, today is a very special episode, as today, Paul and I are playing our first ever battle report for Marvel Crisis Protocol. But it's more than that. It's Paul's Baptism by Fire Marvel Crisis Protocol game. I have played this game before, so I'm well versed in the game of Marvel Crisis Protocol. So, we've already set up our board. We have our missions and all of that. Of course, this being Paul's Baptism by Fire means it's also a learning session. So if you are new to Marvel Crisis Protocol and all of that, you can learn alongside Paul today. Of course, we did go through a lot of the pre-set up step and all of that. So anyways, I have priority today, the Cabal side. But so for the Cabal side, we got the Red Skull. We have Crossbones, Ultron with his drones, and then the Baron. And then for my team tactics cards, I took Dark Reign, Cosmic Obliteration, I'm a Baron after all, Glory of Ultron, and Recalibration Matrix. And then for the deployment, we got Ultron, his drones, Crossbones, the Red Skull himself, and Mr. Zomo. For Paul's Avengers, what's he playing over there?
I have the Black Widow, Captain Marvel Cosmic Avenger, the Invincible Iron Man, and Captain America First Avenger. My team tactics are Avengers Assemble, Patch Up, Repulsor Refraction, Battle Plan, and Joint Effort. And then, of course, on the board, I have Invincible Iron Man here, Captain America First Avenger, Captain Marvel Cosmic Avenger, and the Black Widow.
Yes. So anyways, let's talk about a little bit of the terrain here. Most of this terrain is the Atomic Mass Games terrain, which is very nice. If you're new to the game, we have the ability to throw or be pushed into or thrown, or we can just pick up stuff and throw it, because you know Marvel movies, we gotta throw the building into the enemy. So anyways, what's nice about this is that on the bottom there are little numbers that tell you the size of the terrain. The buildings here are our combat storm paper terrain, little added thing, as well as the barricade. The barricades are going to be size 2. The buildings are size 4. So we probably can't throw them. I don't think anyone has the ability to throw anything size 4, I can tell you that. Anyways, the characters we are playing with is from the second core starter set for Marvel Crisis Protocol, as well as the team tactic cards, as well as our Crisis and Extraction for those missions. Today we have Struggle for the Cube continues for our Extract, and our Secure will be in the Affinity Formula Gone Missing. So anyways, the Cosmic Cube, we're going to gain a power at the cleanup step. We're going to gain a point at the cleanup step for everybody who holds a Cosmic Cube fragment, and you have to spend a power to pick up a Cosmic Cube fragment. And then for the Infinity Formula Goes Missing, at the end of the turn, whoever has more healthy characters contesting the objective will score a victory point. For the cube fragment, whoever's holding a fragment of the cube will get 1 damage, and then will claim a power for the damage they take. You can hold more than 1 cube fragment. And then for the Infinity Formula, you can, during the power phase, everybody that's contesting the formula will claim a power as well. So Marvel Crisis Protocol is played over 6 turns. Whoever claims more points at either 6 turns, or whoever gets 16 or more points wins the game. So 6 turns, whoever has more points will win, or 16 points will win. So anyway, it is time to begin. We've already set up. When you set up, you're going to take this Reign 3 movement tool. You slap it on the back of the mat here, and then you just place your character just like that. So just to show the setup. Anyways, like I said, priority was given to me. I have the priority token, meaning that it is time to do my movement. So anyways, in this game, you get 2 actions. Your action can be a move action for a superpower attack, like one of these. Or if you have a superpower that has an action down here, that also counts as well. So, with that, and then of course there are actions to do on specific missions as well. So anyways, with that, I'm going to move a character. So because of ease of it, I'm going to put the camera down, move my character, and show you what they did and what they've done. And then I will show you how movement actually works on Paul's turn. So I will be back after I move a character. I have finished my movement, folks. The Zomo, or Baron Zomo, has moved up to there. He spent his power to pick up a cube fragment, so my two actions were to move. Picking up or interacting with the cube fragment does not cost an action here. But anyways, I did forget to state there is the power phase before we start moving characters. Everybody gets a power, so everyone has a power, except my drones. They can't claim power because they don't have anything to use for power. They can't even interact, can't hold objectives, can't even contest them. And then Baron Zomo had to pay his power to interact with a cube fragment. And then he moved up to there. All right, so that is my Baron done. It is now time for Paul. So now, again, how this game works is a lot of back and forth. So I activate a character, Paul activates a character. Then we just go back and forth, and then basically on turn 2 here, whoever didn't activate the last character at the end of turn, whoever activated the end of turn 2 is not the priority character. The person who didn't activate the last character on each turn is considered priority for the next turn. So, Paul, you have a choice here. Now, a quick on the team tactics cards. They can be activated at any time on your turn. They have reactive abilities, or they have active abilities. Active is always on your turn, reactive is on your opponent's, or if something happens, typically reactive means you're activating on your opponent. But again, you have to pay power and stuff like that to do it, and a lot of times it's not worth doing it in the first turn. Sometimes the first turn is sometimes just setting up and getting ready to go. So, Paul, who is the first character to take the move?
I'm going to take Black Widow.
The Black Widow. Anyways, we're going to show you here, folks. Anyways, on Black Widow's card, she has a movement of long. Every character has a couple of characteristics here. This being the movement characteristic on the card. Baron Zemo being medium. Black Widow being long. So now, to move a character, you basically put the little tool on the thing. You can move the widget however you want. All that, and then you just move the character. You don't have to move the character the entirety. No, you don't pick it up. That one actually stays. The entirety of the movement, or you can move less than her. So you can go down to medium, you can go down to small, and all that. So Black Widow has a second action, of course. She can either use one of her superpowers, or she can move again. So Paul has decided just to stay there for the Black Widow to secure the objective, or the Infinity Formula. We can't have more Captain America's running around. Anyways, it is my go. I think I'm going to take Mr. Ultron and his drones. Because Ultron has grunts, the grunts activate the exact same time that Ultron does. So they're both going to move. Ultron has finished his movement. Anyways, Ultron flew up there, got a cosmic cube fragment, flew back down to secure this Infinity Formula, and his drones have flown up to there. Now it is Paul's turn to move the next character. Paul, who's next up to move?
We're going to move the Iron Man.
All right. We'll see you after Iron Man's movement. Invincible Iron Man has moved up to take the other Infinity Formula and sit on it. He tried to attempt to attack the drones, but the drones were too far away for Iron Man's builder. Next up for me, it's time for the Red Skull to move. And the Red Skull has finished his movement, double moving to the objective in the middle and picking up that cosmic cube fragment, threatening myself because I still have Captain Marvel and Captain America to come and attack me here if he gets within range. But Paul, you have Captain Marvel and Captain America. Who is going next?
We're going to do Captain America next.
Captain America's going to go. Captain America has finished his movement. He's going behind the Daily Bugle there, folks. And he has picked up a cosmic cube fragment. The final character for me to move is our good friend, Mr. Crossbones. And then Paul will finish his movement with Captain Marvel. So we'll see you after both of these characters move, or if one of them actually gets dice shooting to go off, which probably won't happen. And this is it, folks. Anyways, Crossbones went up to that objective. He moved small. He claimed it. Basically he's sitting there ready for it. And then Captain Marvel picked up the other cosmic cube fragment and then landed over there. That is pretty much it for round 1. It's time to clean up. So anyways, in the cleanup phase, Paul and I are going to take a damage for everybody that has a cosmic cube fragment, and we'll all claim a power. And then the other one doesn't happen until the power phase. And then we're going to score. Paul has 2 cosmic cube fragments, and he has 2 of the infinity formula. I have 3 cosmic cube fragments, 2 infinity formula. So right now, as we move into round number 2, it is 4-5 in favor of me right now, but it is now, as round 2 moves in, it is now time to begin punching each other with superpowers. So we'll see you all after the power phase. Alrighty, folks, here we go. So Paul was the person that activated the last character, in this case, Captain Marvel hiding behind the Daily Bugle. That means I get to go again. And you're thinking, wow, you get to go a lot, Ty. Not really. If I have characters that start getting dazed or knocked out, and I start losing characters, there's a good chance that I will have, or Paul starts losing characters, there's a good chance that I will be the last person to activate a character. And all that. So anyways, dazing and KOing kind of really how you start changing out the priority tokens and stuff like that. It also changes based on how many characters your opponent is taking. In this case, 17 power, 4 characters on each side. Anyways, Ultron and his drones are now gonna go, folks. And I can tell you right now, I have no attacks, so we're gonna do some movements, and then I will be back to roll up the starting of the dice. The vile Ultron drones attack Captain America with energy. I am throwing a 4-attack energy blast. Here we go. They failed that. No need for Paul to roll defense, because they suck. Ultron should have built them better. But we still got Daddy to move. Daddy, go fast. Alright, well, Ultron has decided to abandon the Infinity Formula and go hide behind the car. He needs to be there to fight his father, Iron Man. Because he got daddy issues. Anyways, Paul, it's your turn to activate a character here. Who is starting it out?
No, we're gonna go for Captain America here.
Captain America. All right, is he going? I guess he's going to start off with his shield throw.
Yeah, might as well, because I'm within range easily and doesn't cost me anything.
It is your builder as well. Now, what I mean by builder, folks, Paul wants to read his ability off his shield.
It says a shield bounce. It says after this attacker is resolved, the character gains power equal to the damage dealt.
Yes. So that's what a builder means. Builders have 2 methods. You can either claim a power just for straight out attacking, or if you deal damage, you claim power, as well as Captain America's ability. What's shield bounce do for you, Paul, if you hit 2 specific items on the dice?
It's for shield and nope, that's not shield. That's attack. Sorry, vision, and isn't that dazed?
That's your wild.
Wild.
Attack wild.
So attack wild bounce. It says after this attack is resolved, this character may take an additional shield bounce attack. The additional attack must target another character within range 3 of the original target character and may be any distance from this character. This additional attack does not have the bounce special rule.
All right. And then as well, just to tell you, Captain America's special trait ability that he gets is that he can spend a power as long as you have, I believe, what is it? It's his leadership ability.
What is it? Leadership is, that's
the star.
The star. That is, wait a minute, hang on.
You can manipulate your results. I believe as long as you have a hit in the pool.
Yes, once per turn when an allied character is attacking during the modified dice step, if there are 1 or more hit results in the attack roll, it may spend 1 power. If it does, it changes one of its results to any other result.
Okay, so basically, this Captain America from this set allows you to manipulate the abilities of other characters like Deadpool, Iron Man, to basically get those extra attacks to go off. But you have to spend a power to do so. Just for everyone's aware, the Red Skull, who is my leader, once per turn when a non-grunt character is rolling dice, as part of an attack roll, it may treat skulls as criticals, and if it does, after the attack is resolved, attacking character loses 1 power. If it does not lose any power, I suffer 1 damage. So basically, I can turn skulls into critical results. Or treat 1 skull as a critical result. So I can turn it into a critical. Anyways, Captain America is going to launch a shield. Here we go for it. So it is a physical attack. I have physical attack defense 2.
That's right.
Paul's rolling
4, right?
No, it's 5.
Oh, 5. Yeah, thank you.
5 against 2.
I got 2 hits.
2 hits. All right, I have to roll, and then we go to the modify step. I claim a defense. Do you wish to spin one of Captain America's power to turn one of your results into a wild result to give you bounce?
Let's see. Sure.
I think you still have to have line of sight to your next target. And unfortunately,
I don't have line of sight to him.
You don't have line of sight to him because I think it doesn't say ignore line of sight.
It does not say that. So we'll just.
Okay, so I take a damage. Paul claims a power, and he's still got 1 more action to do. What is your second action? Do you wish to move, or do you wish to do another attack?
I don't like these drones. I'm going to attack them again. Because I can.
Right. Just be wary that they can explode, by the way.
Well, for the views.
For the views, yes.
See what blows up and see what happens. All right. Another shield bounce. 5. Was still a little better on a dice roll this time. 2 hits.
And wow, you did get the bounce in there, naturally. All right, so you can't use America's ability. And I did block another one. But unfortunately, that is 2 damage on me, which will kill the drone. All right, well, the drones explode. Self-destruction. Paul will take a damage, and I claim a power because Ultron watched his children explode. And with that is pretty much Paul's turn. For Captain America is back to mine. Zomo, get in there with your sword. Zomo has moved there. He's going to strike Captain America with his sword. Ow. He pulls it. He's going to attack a cosmic entity with a sword. And he's going to hit. Ooh. Wow, oh man, Zomo really knew how to strike in there. I did get the pierce, so I do get to change one of Paul's defense results, but I did not get the dancing strike, so I cannot dance small. Anyways, Paul's going to roll his 4. And Paul will get 2 defense in there, but he did get a crit, everybody. Crits explode, so Paul does get to roll 1 more additional die. Crits explode. No, it
didn't do any good.
Captain Marvel, I don't think, has any way to modify dice based on attack. I know she has ways to do it for the energy when she's hit with energy weaponry. But this is a sword.
I don't think so. Nope.
All right, so Paul will be taking 2 damage. Oh, no, wait, sorry. Yes, 2 damage, and I will claim 2 power, and it is Paul's go. Who is moving there, Paul?
Let's make Captain Marvel get 3 damage.
And claim 3 power as well for taking
the hits.
Yes, taking the hits.
I'll put them along the bottom there. All right, so next up, we're going to go with... We're actually going to go with Captain Marvel. We're going to try to get her. We're going to try to get her out of there.
All right, is she going to attack first, or is she going to move first?
Let me see here.
We'll give Paul some time to think. All right, so Captain Marvel has decided to boogie down and deny me the points with the Brock. Where's, of course, Mr. Crossbones holds. Next up, the Red Skull shall move and strike out his anger with his cosmic cube. Anyways, it is time for the almighty Red Skull to shoot his cosmic blast into Black Widow. Now, when choosing a target, the character chooses whether this attack type is Mystic or Energy. I'm going to choose Energy here. Black Widow has a way to dodge Mystic for 2 power, so reactive ability on 2 power for Mystic. And then after this attack resolved, I gain it's my builder. And then if I hit a wild shock, you gain the shock special condition, Paul, if I hit a wild in my attack. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna shoot 5 cosmic energy at you. 2. Yep, 2 hits in there.
And 4 dice for me, right? Yep.
4 energy no, 3 energy defense. It's energy.
Oops. So 3.
I'm launching some energy at you. Power of cosmic.
Oh, right there, 3. Okay, I'll be all right.
All right, 2 hits. Oh, no defense. Oh, so 2 power goes to me, 2 damage goes to the Black Widow. And then after that, you know what, Paul? We have to do superpowers here. I'm going to do reshape the world. This choose an interactive strange feature size 3 or less. Within strange 3 or less and within 3 and throughout the medium. I get to chuck buildings and stuff at you, Paul. So I'm going to choose my terrain feature and chuck it. Folks, I picked up with the Cosmic Vigoration. This is a size 3 building. I chucked it into the Black Widow because I am medium within the Black Widow. Because the throw is within myself. So I threw it, hit Black Widow in the head with it. Now Black Widow's going to dodge. She's going to roll on her physical defense. Right now she's looking for... Ooh, Paul did get a critical in there. He does get to roll 1 more. Burst the critical, Paul. Otherwise you're going to eat a damage by a building coming into your face. Oh, Paul blocked 3. Black Widow only takes a single point of damage from the building. A chunk of it flies and hits her. How a human like Black Widow can survive getting pummeled in with a building is beyond me. And that is the Red Skull done. Paul, you have Iron Man and the Black Widow. Actually, hold on. All right, folks, before Paul takes his movement here, I did forget, because I destroyed a terrain feature with an ally effect in the case of Joshua Schmidt throwing chalk in a building. I get my drones back. They can be placed within 3 of their father. The drones do not get to activate again, folks. As long as Ultron's activated, they cannot activate. So they come in with a staggered condition on them. Paul, who's going now? You got the Black Widow and you have... Iron Man.
Oh, the Black Widow's very upset. She's going.
She's gonna go. All right.
And she's literally going to sit there because I have Widow Stingers and I can be within range 4. Doesn't take any power. And I'm mad at this one right here.
Zomo? You're gonna hit Zomo. All right, with an energy attack. Zomo gets 3 energy defense.
And this is a 4 attack for me.
I believe is it not a builder? What's its ability on it?
After this attack is resolved, the character gains 1 power. And then stun. Before damage is dealt, the target character gains a stun special condition.
All right, so I claim stun. Of course, that's before damage is dealt, as long as Paul hits a wild. And again, that's before damage dealt, so that is during the modify step. So Captain America's ability does get the trigger.
All right, 4 dice. 4 attack. Here we go.
Well, I am definitely getting hit. Block 1. I believe I do not have any defense. Totally forgot about my skill as a strategic genius. I'm a strategic genius. All right. So before we re-roll, Paul, roll 1 more for your critical. Explode your crit. Okay, so...
It was already a crit, and I rolled a crit, too.
All right, so crits don't explode into more crits, folks. And I get to re-roll 1 because I'm a tactical genius. A skull, I believe, once per turn, and now I grant rolling dice part of attack roll. Okay, so it's an attack roll, not a defense roll. All right, so I basically block 1 damage. I also have the stun keyword. I block a damage, Paul will gain a power, and I will take 3 damage on myself.
We're going to do it again.
Paul's doing it again, folks. He's going to attack Zomo with that, with the Widow's stinginess. Ouchie mama. And we're gonna get another stun condition on me, but that is 2 hits on me. I will roll that. I am dead either way here, folks. So, bada boom, bada bang. Hey, look, I cleaned a defense. So I'm going to get 1 more damage. I am now dazed with that attack there. So Paul will claim the power. I claim 3 power from this attack. Or no, sorry. 4 power from this attack, and that is the Black Widow done, and I only have one more character to go, and that is Crossbones. Time for Crossbones to go, and he's going to go with his plasma rifle, a beam 3 attack. So basically a beam means you put it in a straight line, and whatever I hit is whatever I hit. And in this case, Captain Marvel's the only thing that's going to get hit. Anyways, it's my builder, so I'm going to claim a power after dealing A damage, and I also have Pierce on this, as well as Captain Marvel has the ability, if she's attacked with an energy, if she hits wilds and her defense pool, I get, for every wild, she can turn one of my results to a blank and claims a power. She's about to flip over to her binary form here, folks. I think she just needs 6 power to do it, and she is very close, but she's already at 3 damage, so I'm hoping I can knock her out. Anyways, here we go. Energy, go! Energy.
Wow.
All right, you get to roll your pool now, Paul. I also have the Pierce in there, by the way. No, I don't have the Pierce.
I don't have crap.
Oh, no. All right, well, I do get to explode 2 crits. One more hit in there. I did not get the Pierce. Doesn't really matter because I needed the skull. Anyways, that is going to be 6 damage there. That knocks her out.
Yep, that stuns her.
But you do get to take, you do get 4 energy for being hit with that, and I claim 1 energy. All right, and after that, I'm just going to leave Brock, the Crossbones right there. There's no other purpose for doing anything else with him. I now contest that objective and all of that. So that just leaves Paul's Iron Man to go. Iron Man shooting his repulsor Mark IIs at the Ultron. This is Paul's builder, by the way, so he's going to build some energy. And Paul hits a hit, and a crit in there. All right, let's roll me. I had a wild and a crit, and then basically now we both get to explode our crits. I hit that. All right, Paul will deal me 1 damage and claim 1 power. And I will claim a power as well. Now Paul gets his 2nd action for the turn. What is the Iron Man planning on doing?
And then, let's see. I didn't get a wild, so I don't get to push. All right.
Iron Man made his choice. Another repulsor blast at Ultron. Paul's going to land 3 hits. All right. There's the hit. I will land 1 block. I will take 2 damage, claim 2 power, and Paul will claim 2 power, and that is it. All right, a few housekeeping things as we move into the cleanup phase as scoring. When a character is dazed that is carrying an objective, the controlling or the opponent player places the objective within 2 of the player. Zomo placed it within 2, and Black Widow picked it up. So Black Widow has a 𝐶𝐈𝐒 fragment. Captain Marvel was carrying 1, but she died, or got knocked out, so I now picked it up. So now I have it. So it is on mine. Brock Bauer is now carrying 1. So let's go into the scoring. First, we'll start with Paul. Paul has 2 cosmic cube fragments, and then has 2 of the Infinity Formula. I have 3. Yes, 3 cosmic cube fragments, and I am only guarding 1 Infinity Formula. So, as we move into round 3, it is 8-9. I lead by 1.
Would I be contesting that one that you?
No, you're dazed.
Okay, so dazed.
You do not
cool.
contest at all.
Good to know.
And now that I have and contesting it as well, it's whoever has more healthy characters. I have a healthy character over there. So anyways, I get to choose the next character to go after the power phase. And you know what? I think I'm going to go with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Probably Red Skull, but we'll have to see. We'll see you all once I'm picked my character. Welcome to the top of round 3, everybody. We've gone through our power phase. We've gone through the cleanup and given power and cosmic cube damage and power for holding infinity formulas. It is now my turn. At the start of my turn, it's time for a dark rain to fall over the Avengers. I'm going to have Ultron spend 3 of his power to activate my Team Tactic card, the Dark Reign. Right here, folks. The Dark Reign. Anyways, a Cabal character may spend 3 power to play this card. Choose an enemy character. Captain America. Captain Marvel. She's right now about to go binary. Captain Marvel. And then allied Cabal characters may reroll any number of attack dice when attacking chosen character this round. Everybody on my field is Cabal. Everybody gets to reroll. Anyways, you know, the master himself wants to go, so the Red Skull shall begin. He's going to start off by... well, moving. The Red Skull has done a medium movement, trying to jump myself away from Black Widow. I probably should have activated Zomo, if I'm being honest. But I kind of want to knock out Captain Marvel before when she starts up. She goes binary and just starts smashing the board, because she can do that when she goes binary, because she got a lot of power over there. So let's begin it. Cosmic Black. Now, I'm going to make this Mystic, because you don't have the ability to... on the wilds is only on energy, not mystic, correct? For Ethan.
For which one?
For Captain Marvel, her defensive ability, her continuous superpower.
Defending against a mystic or...
okay, so it's either.
yeah, it's either.
Your mystic defense is 4. Okay, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
4 all around.
Yeah, all mine's 4.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter here, folks. If I change it to mystic or energy, Captain Marvel actually blocks for both. You know what? We're just gonna go energy. All right. Cosmic power. Anyways, let's shoot cosmic power. Cosmic power, go. Okay. I do have the skull in there, which does mean I do have my ability. Once per turn, while non-grunt allied character is rolling dice as part of an attack, you may retreat. Yeah, so he treats himself because he's an allied character. As part of the attack roll, you may treat one scroll result as a crit result. So this is now critical. So Paul, roll up your defense.
Oh.
Nothing. And then I did get 3 crit results in there because my skull is treated as a crit result. And
oh man,
I think I got 3, 6, 8. I think your health is...
you got me. It's E.
oh my goodness. Cosmic power, obliterate.
So,
right.
David's face.
And then there we go. Captain Marvel is gone. And I still can choose a superpower. Choose this character or another character within 2 and place it within 3 of its current. Okay, so I'm going to take a choice here because I do actually have a superpower I can do with the Red Skull that is not an action. Folks, again, if I messed up the Cabal ability of turning my own skull to a critical, even if you remove that skull critical, and I got 2 more in there. So if I removed a skull critical, which then removed, oh, she would have been alive on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, no, I could have. Well, no, I can't re-roll skulls. So I don't know. You can let me know down in the comments. That's wrong. It just says once per turn, while non-grunt allied character is rolling as part of attack roll. It does include himself because he is allied to himself. Anyways, because Captain America's ability, what's Captain America's ability say on it?
For
his leadership.
The affiliation?
Yeah.
Once per turn, when an allied character is attacking during a modified ice step, there are 1 or more hit results in attack roll that may spend 1 power.
He can do it himself, too.
Yep.
All right, so basically, allied just means he's allied to himself. It would say other allied characters if he couldn't do it himself. Yep. Usually, the leadership affiliation can do it as well. But anyways, that is it for Mr. Red Skull. I used 4 of his power to go nothing beyond my reach, and I leaped 3 that way. That is a superpower that is not an action superpower, so I could do that. Yeah, so that is it for me. Now it is Paul's turn. Paul, where are we going with? Who are we going with?
Oh, we're going to go Black Widow. I'm going to at least
Black Widow. I suppose what are we going to do? Zomo has 6 health on his
Am I within 2? Nope. Crap. Okay. That changed that plan. I mean, I'm still a user. I was going to try to do Deadly Origins, but I'm within 2, not even 4. So we're going to do some Widow Stingers on our friend there.
All right, 3 energy.
And it's 4 attack. After this attack was resolved, the character gains 1 power. If I hit my stun bonus before damage is dealt, so the target character gains a stun special condition. Yep, wild, yep.
Ooh, wild. Well, you definitely are stunning me. That's for sure. I'm going to eat all 3 of that. You'll claim the power. I will claim 3 damage, and I will go up to my 10 power. Another Widow's Sting coming at me.
It's been very effective on you so far, so let's hope it keeps doing that.
Well,
I got a wild.
I got another stun condition, but I'm already stunned. I'll take 1 more damage. Black Widow gets 1 more power. I cannot claim any more power here, folks. Now it is. I'm going to go with the Zomo here before he dies. So first up, Zomo is going to now. He's going to stand still and first attack with an adhesive X pistol on Captain America. Adhesive glue, go! Random bull, go! For my random pistol. Anyways, let's begin with, of course, that pistol is a 5 physical attack on Captain America from Zomo. All right.
Oh.
Well, crits in there.
Oh.
The Red Skull now says that's a crit as well.
Oh, God.
And, well, in the modify step first, so Paul's going to roll, and I have 3 crits to roll. Well, man, this ain't working out very well for the good side. You can't re-roll that with any capital. Anyway, 3 exploding crits because the skull is now treated as a crit. 1 more in there, and then I am a master genius. Okay, so that's going to be 6 damage on Cap. I believe that knocks him out.
Man, that flips him over.
All right, so I can't claim any power here.
He is now stunned and can't do squat the rest of this round.
Yes. Well, he loses all his condition, loses all his damage, claims a bunch of power, 6 power here, or the max to your... yeah, you'll claim 6 power, which will put you to...
10.
10, exactly. All right, Cap's loaded up. Cap is loaded up. Now after that, I still get a couple more actions to do. And with that, Zomo has finished his move, paying a power to pick up the objective. And now, the last character Paul gets to do anything with, why I still have 2 to do something with, is Iron Man. All right, Iron Man, you are up. What are you starting off with?
Well, you know, let's see. How much damage does our friend there have?
He has 4 right now of his 8 health.
But I could also blow you off. You know what? We're going to come at you. We're going to come at our
knock
friend.
out the Zomo.
We're going to try out the Zomo. We're going to go for... Do I want...
I only have, I have 2.
I am not within 3, so I can't do the $1 billion punch.
I also only have 2 damage left on me. Oh, no, 3 damage left on me as well. No, 2 damage. You're right, 2 damage.
Well, I'm going to spend 4... And I'm going for the focused Unibeam. I'm tired of you.
I would probably say, honestly, fire that at Ultron and fire your mark. Shoot your mark at Zomo, because I only have 2 damage.
That's true. Fire the mark at him. I'm within 4. Let's just make sure I am for the... Yep, I'm within 4. So we're going to do the mark at you, which is 5.
Mark, pistol, energy, kind of...
And no, it doesn't cost me anything, so...
It is your builder.
Right,
build some power there, Paul.
There's a nice crit and a hit there.
I block 1. Your exploding crit.
Another hit.
Another hit. I am a genius. And a blank. And that knocks me out. You'll claim 2 power, and I am knocked out. Woo woo! And Paul gets to place the objective marker 2 within him.
All right. Well, we're just gonna put it with it. I can't do anything with him, so I couldn't claim it if I wanted to. So we're gonna go right there. That's good.
All right. So is gone.
Now, The question becomes...
Your second action.
The question becomes now, do I want to throw a throw a unibeam at our friend over there, or do I want to move and at least take the objective?
I have 2 characters left on my side, so 100% you activate on your next turn.
So it's the question.
You charge first next turn.
So the question, do I want to try... Because if I move, I can only pick it up if I'm within, what, 1?
Within 1, yes.
So can I be within 1 and get it and still maintain my...
I believe.
So I go right here. If I go in the middle.
Yeah, you'll maintain.
Still keep that. Okay, so I'm going to move. I'm going to hold on attacking for now.
All right.
And I'm going to claim, I'm going to spend 1 to claim my friend there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to call it a day.
All righty.
And then hope I don't get killed in the next few seconds.
For Ultron to punish his father because he got dirty issues. But anyways, we'll start off with the drones. Drones are going to clear that stagger. And then I believe they could shoot the Iron Man. I only have a 3. They will not be shooting the Iron Man, but they will take a move. Well, the drones have resolved their movement, folks. They, stagger requires that the first thing I do is remove the stagger, and my second action was just to move. I couldn't shoot. My beams are 3 there, so I moved in the middle to detonate if Iron Man or Captain America decide to attack me. And now Ultron flew over the car, and now I'm going to shoot his daddy. I'm going to shoot a concussion blaster. It is my builder here. So let's do some building, Paul. 6 energy against you.
Man.
That is another crit there.
Oh, good night.
All right, so that is my pool right now. And then, Paul, you have your 3 energy, because I'm shooting energy at you.
Oh, that's right. It's the eyeball. Oh.
No, it's the energy symbol. But it doesn't really matter. Eyeball or energy, you were bad at it.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm really bad at it, folks.
The dice have not been on your side. 2 crits. Okay, so I hit 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And then 1 more. So that's 7. That knocks him out again. Kaboosh! Okay, so I'll put the objective down now for myself. And then I'm going to pick it up because I'm definitely going to be within it. Here, folks, the battle has concluded. Ultron picked up the Cosmic Cube Fragment because I can hold more than 1 Cosmic Cube Fragment. I've also reached my power limit. Iron Man has been knocked out. Bam! Daddy issues solved with 1 shot. I do have to spend a power, by the way, but I did spend a power, so I don't take the damage off of the Red Skull's ability, and then Brock just moved his smalls over here to this point. It is time to calculate the points and the cleanup phase. All right, Paul, you have 1 Cosmic Cube Fragment. You have 1 Infinity Formula. I have 4 Cosmic Cube Fragments. I have 2 Infinity Formula. I'm definitely going to be winning this one here, folks.
Yes.
This is a little bit of a massacre for the Avengers.
It's not a pretty day, let me tell you.
Paul does get to start it out.
Woohoo!
We'll be back after we power up. Most of our characters probably don't need the power up, but some of them do. All right, we will be back after all of that. We've powered up. There wasn't much powering going on. We're a max at our power. 10 power is the max a character can get to. But anyways, with that, Paul does get to activate this turn. Congratulations for Paul. Anyways, Ultron is down to 2 health left of his 8. And 3 more on the Red Skull, 4 more on Brock. Or the Crossbones. Anyways, Paul, who is activating here first?
This one belongs to that one right there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ultron has 2 damage left. And again, if he doesn't activate it, his drones don't activate. The drones are not separate, folks. They are grunts. They have to have their father activate for the grunt to activate.
Well, I'm destroying the father. I'm going to try to go with father. I'm going to Iron Man. We're going for the father.
All right. Iron Man's the father. What are we going to start off with?
We are going to...
You're definitely within that $1 billion punch. A $1 billion fist.
Let's do it. Let's have a little fun with it. So,
$1 billion.
Before damage is dealt, place this character within 1 of the target character.
So basically, you're going to come in at 1 of me.
Because I can't, at this point, I can't score enough to beat you. So I'm just going to see. I'm just going to have a little fun with it. Because there's no way I can get to 16. Not possible. All right, so
You're going to come in.
We're playing for the fun today. We're playing for the fun on this one. So 7 dice.
7 dice, physical.
Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can. And then if I get a wild or hit throw with target character size 3 or less, after the attacker is dissolved, this character throws it away.
What's your size? Did you say 3 or less?
Yes.
I am at 3, so you do get you do get a throw. You can spend the power for Captain America's ability.
I can yeet you. Oh, I finally get something here. There we go.
Yes, it's $1 billion for sure. I think you get the throw. The throw is after damage calculation or before damage calc?
After attack is resolved, so after.
Okay. For defense. All right, I defend 3. We both have... Do you have 2 criticals to explode? I have 1 critical to explode.
All right, we'll just nothing.
And you have the throw, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I block 4, so I take 1, but you do get to throw me. So I take 8 damage, you'll claim 8 power, and then you get to throw me, what is it, medium?
Yep, medium throw.
All right, where do you want to throw me? Into the car?
Sure, why not? I'll throw you into a car.
Goodness. Because I am bigger than the car, I actually bust it. So I take a straight damage from the car, and that will knock me out.
Hey.
Yeah, Ultron is down.
I got you to red.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I am dazed, which means my drones are dazed.
Well, at least I ain't got to get attacked by them. Yay.
All right. And then Paul gets to put down these 2 objectives, and then we'll show what Iron Man does next.
We'll do within 2.
2 of me.
2 of you. Okay. So they're going to go right here and right here.
And then basically, well, I'd probably tell you there and there. That way you can pick them up.
And then I'm going to back up.
Oh,
I'm going to back up to the middle here. Take my 2 damage to pick these up and reclaim my token.
All right, well, Iron Man backed up, picked up the 2 things, dazed. Ultron, now it is time for my characters of Brock and the Red Skull.
I did something.
The Red Skull first used nothing is beyond my reach and jumped himself free. Up there now, reality bends to my will, Captain. As I attack him with a mystic attack, Captain fortifies his mind with, what's the superpower called?
It is called the perfect block.
The perfect block. Anyway, Paul adds 2 more to his defense roll. So we go into 5 to my 7. I have no power here, folks. I have burnt it all for will. And I will count one of these skulls. Oh, shoot, I can't use recalibration matrix. Yeah, because I have to spend 3 to do it. All right. So anyways, one of these skulls is going to be power. It's going to be a critical result, and I have a crit in there. So Paul can roll his 5. Well,
shields.
4, because you got the crit in there. So we both explode a crit, or I explode 2 crits, you explode 1. I had a wild in there.
I had nothing.
I did, funny enough, folks. No, I didn't get it. I was close. I just needed that skull. But anyways, no damage, and I have to eat a damage because I don't have a power to sacrifice to the Cosmic Cube. All right, so I still got my second action. Captain, and also Cap takes blinks in there, so honestly, he blocked all of that. For the Red Skull's second action, he's just going to Cosmic Blast. Captain America, I'm going to make this Mystic to go to your 3 Mystic. Does Paul wish to use his shield yet again?
Of course he does.
Make sure it's not a once per turn ability.
Yep, it is when you just get nothing about it.
All right, well, Cosmic Blast, 5 Mystic. Here we go. And I will get 3 there.
And there's 2.
2 with plus 2 wilds, and your blanks count because you can do this all day.
So yep.
There's nothing, no reason, folks. Nothing there. All right, I just ate myself the damage for nothing. Woohoo! Go Red Skull! Go Red Skull! All right, now, Paul, who are you going with? Black Widow or Captain America?
Let me think a minute.
Well, Captain America's just going to have some fun here. He comes in. He's going to say, I'm from Brooklyn. Joshua Smith, and brawl me up. So anyways, it's going to be 5 plus 2.
Yep, so 7.
7 altogether gets my 4 physical defense. You got 3 in there so far.
And one's a crit I get to blast, so we'll set that aside.
I get a critical in there as well. I cannot. Oh, another wild. All right, exploding crit for me is a blank. I take 1 damage. I didn't even get knocked out. Cap. You should have had the power of the gods. Now, my final character will be good old Mr. Crossbones here. And let's move him along. Folks, Brock has moved up short. And now, by the power of plasma beams, he's going to do a hit and run. He's going to shoot his plasma beam and then run away. Back onto the objective. Anyways, power. Here we go. 5 energy. That is going to be 3 hits in there plus my critical.
I got a shield.
Shield and a crit.
So, yep.
So let's explode some crits. I got a hit in there, so that's another 1 for me.
Lovely.
And remember, you do count blanks as well. So you have 3 defense to my 1, so you will take a single point of damage. I claim a single point of energy, and then I run away. Woohoo! And that leaves the Black Widow, which clearly has to start her turn by moving. So we'll do that for Paul. Black Widow has moved up there. She's targeting Joshua Smith. She has paid her 4 energy. She's going to show her deadly origins as an assassin. Anyway, she's going to swing 7 at me. Paul's looking for that hit and wild. Do the finisher. And again, taking the power thanks to Captain America's ability as well.
No wild, but I got a lot of hits.
You got a lot of hits.
And a crit, so I get to blow up crit.
Yep. All right, so I get 3 defense in there, which basically knocks me out.
And
that in the skull, so now you can pay a power. You can turn like a blank result into a wild result, and then that gives you your finisher.
Yep.
And Joshua Schmidt is knocked out, or goes dazed, and I take a 1. I get 1, and then Black Widow gets to move medium and attempt to make a shock baton attack. The battle is over, folks. The war is Cabal. Yes. Anyways, we'll talk about that real quick. But anyways, Black Widow ended her turn there. She's going to get within 2 to do the shock baton on Crossbones. That would have been the only way to force out a turn 5 here. But anyways, let's go up to the cleanup and the scoring. Paul has 4 whole cubes, and then got 1 more for the...
I was close.
Yeah, you were. It would have been a tie. But 1 more for, of course, the Infinity Formula. I have 1 Cosmic Cube Fragment. I have 1 more Portal, or Infinity. I win 17-15.
I'll take that as a first game.
Yes, that was a great game.
I will take that.
Yes, this was a great game for game number 1 of our first Marvel Crisis Protocol. Paul's Baptism by Fire Marvel Crisis Protocol. Anyways, let's get to the post-game discussion. The Cabal win today, Paul, but for our first ever Marvel Crisis Protocol, it came down close. That was that was a little close right there between the Avengers and the Cabal. again, I hope you enjoyed the battle reports. First time recording this, so if it looks like janky, it's probably because, first time recording it. I think there are some things I can learn from other people doing these battle reports as well. And again, I learned some things about doing it as well. But let me tell you, that was a lot of fun. I've been wanting to get this on the channel, so I said, first time, let's just throw Paul right into the fire. Let's throw him right in there. Again, I think that's kind of what we're gonna do for a lot of war games, is probably just throw ourselves right into the fire. If we mess up, we mess up. You can let us know down in the comments, like the Cabal leadership or Captain America's leadership. I believe I remember from playing them. I haven't played the Red Skull. I know for Captain America, he can manipulate himself as well. He can spend the power to do it, just like Iron Man. Most of the abilities, unless it says other allied characters, he's allied to himself, so that he can use his own leadership ability as well. But anyways, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Without a doubt, Red Skull obliterating Captain Marvel, and then obliterating oh my God, who else did he obliterate? He obliterated Captain Marvel and then knocked out Captain America.
Yes.
And then I knocked out Iron Man. I mean, man, I was knocking out characters all over the place. We both lost a character.
Yep.
I only had one wounded character. I only lost one character, and then basically Red Skull would have been wounded in going into round 5, alongside, of course, Ultron. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We got to throw a building. We got to see someone get thrown into a car. We really kind of showed off the mechanics and everything. And again, this is all just the core set. We didn't show off much of the team tactics. I only used Dark Reign, and that was pretty much it. I didn't get to use I Am the Baron because Zomo went off the table, and I didn't use Glory Ultron. I should have had some power on the Red Skull for recalibration matrix. That probably would have been nice, but I didn't have the power to spin for it, so I couldn't do that. But yeah, and yeah, we'll talk about other little things for Marvel Crisis Protocol. What's your thoughts overall, Paul, since it's the first time trying it? I have played the game before.
I like it. I actually like it a lot. The gameplay is very simple to follow, and I made some, looking at the cards, there were some of the abilities I didn't quite do that I could have done now that I'm looking back. But I've taken 17-15, lost my first one without a problem. The one thing I like about this is there's more strategy. You can't just blow each other off the map. I mean, eventually, I guess you could, but this is a 6-round limit. There's a point limit too, so it's either or. I could see getting all 6 rounds in before getting points, but there's a lot of strategy, and a lot of my strategy was trying to maintain a point and stay there, and it worked to a point, but just the way it's a cool thing with strategy games. I like it. I suggested how I suggested. The painting is done by Tyler, which is an amazing job. I could not paint any of this stuff anywhere close to this, so the painting is all you. He looks good. It looks really good. I like it.
But yeah, it's a really good game. Again, I don't think any game I've played so far of MCP went into round 6. I normally end around round 4 is when sometimes the fact you kind of lost it. There are more crisis more extracts and secures than just the ones we play with. Again, everything you saw here for the team tactic cards, the crisis, the secures and extractions, the characters, the terrain I've had a little bit around. Like I said, some of it's a paper terrain from Combat Storm, and the older terrain is actually from the first core box. So that's that terrain. I do have the terrain for the new set. I just haven't had time to paint it up. I've been painting up other things for other games. But yeah, so typically what we would do if you wanted to go from this core starter into the game, you could take this core starter that gives you 10 characters, that gives you your 10 team tactic cards, and that gives you 3 crisis and 3 extractions. That's all you need. You need 10 characters, you need 10 team tactics, and then you need 10 extracts and secures. Now, do mindful, team tactic cards are actually limited, and there are banned secure and team tactic cards as well in the game currently. So if you're going to go to official gameplay places or tournaments, you do need to do that. I'd highly recommend the Jarvis Protocol app. It has all the characters, all the cards. It updates everything with the current meta. So if you need to figure out, and it also has everyone who's affiliated. So if you're going to take Cabal and you need to know who all can use the Red Skull's Cabal ability, there you go. Everyone's right there to tell you who all has Cabal. And of course, there are some leadership abilities in here as well. There's also Dr. Octopus. We also had Bucky Barnes, and then you also had Spider-Man. We didn't show them off here. Again, we didn't have the point-wise to show them off in this game, but those characters do come in. Again, you do get 10 full characters in the box. The drones only go to Ultron, but aren't considered when building. They go with him because he allows you to take them alongside him. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and first time I actually played the Cabal characters, so it was a lot of fun to see how they kind of work. And all of that. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I have a lot more characters, folks. Don't worry. We're not done with this game. We're going to have to probably, I don't know how exactly we're going to figure this all out. If I want to transport all the characters I painted up here, and Paul and I play a couple of games of it, picking lists and stuff like that, I have to think about that. But don't worry. It's not going anywhere. We're definitely going to bring this to the channel and have some fun with it, because this is a game I really, really like. It's easy to pick up. It's a lot of fun. Even if you don't, I think it's more factual if you are a Marvel fan in some capacity, but because you'll like having the Marvel character names like Ultron and Captain America and Black Widow and these characters that you watch on the big screen or read in comic book and stuff like that. And this game is constantly getting updates as well, so new characters are always coming out, more characters. And trust me, the one thing you'll see is that there's multiple copies of Black Widow, Captain America, stuff like that. They all do different things, but they're all different versions of Captain America, like from the comics and stuff like that, from movies. And so it's really neat that there's a lot of characters you can go into. There's a lot of stuff you can do in this game. And honestly, even if you're not a Marvel fan, it's a really good small-scale skirmish game where you can just get right in, punch a lot of stuff. It's easy to pick up, like Paul and I said. Again, a couple more games, and if you know your characters, you can definitely go, okay, well, I'm going to use this superpower, this here, I'm going to do this and this. For Paul and I, for first times, just picking up the game and going, okay, let's get right to it. You know, we just picked it up and went right to it. I did forget to mention in the game, the mat is from Tabletop. Oh, the name is on here. Give me a minute.
While he's looking, just know that I've actually never seen a Marvel movie. I've never read a comic book in my entire life. Yes, I'm 43. I'll own up to it. It was just something I was never exposed to. So you'll probably be able to tell that as I'm playing, because I've never actually done any of the Marvel. And they're like, well, how can you do that? Well, because I've never watched or read them. So either way.
But yeah, this is a table war map. Mat. It's a 3x3. That's the standard mat you need to play on the 3x3. This one's a little more special because it actually does tell you where the objective markers are supposed to go. And all of that. So if you know you're on map F, you can just look around for the F points and then you just stick them all there. So Table War, again, I love Table War mats. Really good mats. Really strong. That's practically every mat we play with is a Table War mat.
And we have a lot of them too.
Yeah, except for the Star Wars mat. That's an old Fantasy Flight mat. But anyways, yeah, any 3x3 mat will work for you. The crisis card, the secures and extracts will tell you exactly how to set up the objectives. This map's just a little bit better because there's already predetermined areas where you can go, so you don't have to take a judgment thing. But yeah, this game is really, really fun. I've had a lot of fun playing it at Adepticon. I went and played it at Gen Con. I think there's a lot you can do. There's a lot of characters out there, so there's a lot of different list building. There are ways to play it metally in the meta, so you only collect the meta characters, only play the meta thing. The game is always changing, so I think really this is a really good game from Atomic Mass. So a lot of fun. Yeah, so in essence, buy the core starter set. You got a set of 10 characters, and then honestly I tell you from there, just kind of go out there. Guardians of the Galaxy, Cabal, Hydra. Just kind of go download the free Jarvis Protocol app, and then you can see all the affiliations, all the characters that are under it. So you can just say, well, I just want to play the Avengers. Here's everybody that I need to collect for an Avengers army. And then you could just play Avengers straight out, and all of that. But yeah, it's a really fun game. Now, of course, if you can see, we're kind of in another new location. We just like playing.
We just moved the table around the building. It's fine.
It's around. Yes, we did. We were off for a good period of time, just to say that. And we decided to move around, mainly because we had an air conditioner right under us, and our mics were picking it up. So, you know, not exactly the greatest thing to have in a video. It's hard enough to try to edit that out. But yeah, so we're back over here. We moved again. Don't know if we'll move again. That's pretty much up in the air right now. Hopefully we don't keep moving around.
I don't know how many more times this poor table could take a move.
Yeah, I don't know either. It may have to be retired. I might have to pull out the other table I actually own for wargaming. But yeah, so a lot of fun. Don't worry. We'll keep on bringing this to the channel. New games are always trying to be brought to the channel. How often we play that is kind of on model counts. It's kind of on what else we need to record, kind of on how we're feeling. So yeah, again, it also matters on our schedules as well. So yeah, so don't worry. Some other plans I plan to do, again, Star Wars X-Wing, this man's going to jump right back into it. If you don't know, Top Master stopped actually doing support for Star Wars X-Wing, so now we kind of just, the entire fan base can now do whatever they want with X-Wing. So I think I have some fun things to do with Paul as we kind of go back to Legacy 2.0 style of Star Wars X-Wing. So I got some things to do with Paul. We're still going to play some Marvel Crisis Protocol. Like I said, I got a lot of characters, so Paul and I may just have to do a day where we just play Marvel Crisis and just bring out all the characters, play different teams, and just have a lot of fun with it and all that. But yeah, a lot of fun. It's a really fun game. Yes. Definitely, if you're into skirmish style games, this is really good. Even if you're not into Marvel, I still think this is a really good skirmish style game. Especially if you're into skirmishes and not into big war, this is really a really good one to get into. It's an easy one to pick up. It's an easy one to play, and definitely gets you down the path of skirmish style gaming. But with that, I hope you all enjoyed. Let us know down in the comments anything we messed up with, anything that you want to change, the recording, the gameplay, any rules we missed or anything like that. And while you're commenting, do make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you can notify when my videos go live for you. I will see you here next time on Mama Dragon's Miniatures.